Lincoln, California is known to be one of the best places to raise a family in California. A small town within Placer County with less than 50,000 people, but don't let that small number fool you, there's plenty of stuff to do here. Hey, I'm Rose Gonzalez with the Gonzalez Real Estate Team, and today we're gonna talk about why many people call Lincoln home. Let's start with its history. Lincoln was first a ghost town due to the progressing railroads in the 1800s. However, that began to change when a large layer of clay was found, which lured a big pottery business called Gladding, McBean & Co. to establish in Lincoln. This business jump-started the economy here in Lincoln. Now let's talk about Lincoln's housing market. Lincoln home prices went up 27.7% this last year, with a median price of $679,000, which is still more affordable than other places in California. The average rent for a Lincoln apartment is $1,500 as compared to the median rent in California of $1,600. Now let's compare this rent to the Bay Area, where you can see rents jump up from $2,500 to $3,000 for the same size units. Because of many things, Lincoln is a great place for families with children to consider. First of all, many other families with children live here, making Lincoln a place where both parents and children are more likely to develop social ties with other families, as well as find family-oriented services and communities. The city's good public school district and large population of college-educated adults provide an environment conducive to academic values. With regards to real estate, Lincoln has a high rate of owner-occupied single-family homes, which tend to reflect stability in the local community. And finally, Lincoln's overall crime rate is lower than the average for the country. The most desired areas tend to be in the east part of the city, while more affordable homes are in the central regions. The median price again in Lincoln is $679,000, meaning Lincoln homes are much more expensive than the US median of $376,000. But compared to California, Lincoln's home prices are less expensive than the state average of $730,840. Let's talk about the weather. The summers here in Lincoln are hot and arid, with an average of 96 degrees and a low of 63. Meanwhile, the winters in Lincoln are cold and wet, with an average high temperature of 62 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. Now, I do have to say in the summer it does get a lot hotter than that. We've reached about 108 to 110, but remember, we have Folsom Lake, we have the Sierras, Truckee River, American River, where you can go outdoors and spend some time with the family on the water. Even though Lincoln is a small city, there's still a lot of stuff to do here. Downtown is the heart of the city. This is where Lincoln's roots were first planted and the foundations for the future were laid. There are a ton of shoppings and restaurants. Some of our favorite places to visit are Kim's Country Kitchen, Old Town Pizza, Lincoln's Speakeasy Tap Room, and Dylan's Bar. The center of activity is Bierman Plaza, the town square, and home to the annual tree lighting ceremony, concerts in the plaza, and a variety of other activities. Some of our other favorite restaurants outside of downtown are Sino's Pizza and Thai Orchids. There are several wineries in Placer County, with a few within Lincoln itself. There are Dora Dane, Rancho Robles, and Wise Villa Winery. If you aren't into the wines, Lincoln also has several breweries you can check out. There's Dwelling Dogs Brewery, Infusion Tap Room, and Goat House Brewing. Let's talk about Goat House Brewing. This is a super fun place. They grow their own hops and they have a farm filled with goats, pigs, chicken, you name it, they have it. This is a family and dog-friendly place. It's super unique and you've got to check them out. McBean Park is home to Lincoln Potter's Woodbat baseball team in the summer and to William Jessup University's baseball team during the school year. Not only is this a great place to watch ball, but there's also a skate park, swimming pool, and the kids will love the large medieval themed playground. 4th of July is a fun-packed day in Lincoln. There's a day of festivities that begin with the hometown parade at 10 that goes through downtown. Then spend the rest of the day at McBean Park. Go to the swimming pool, there will be food and vendor booths throughout the park. There's also a kid-free zone with mechanical riding bull, rock climbing, and inflatables. And then end your evening with a firework extravaganza. Okay, you probably heard me mention Lincoln Potters earlier. They are Lincoln's wood bat baseball team, and here's a little story about them. The city of Lincoln fielded a team in the Placer Nevada League from 1923 to 1968. The Placer Nevada Baseball League was founded in 1923 by a newspaperman, Alan Scoop Thurman, editor of the Colfax Record. Auburn Newcastle was a charter member and won the league's initial championship. Other charter members of the six-team semi-pro league included Roseville, Colfax, Lincoln, Grass Valley North Star Mine, and Grass Valley Empire Mine. Most PNL teams were based in Placer and Nevada counties, including the Truckee Mountaineers. However, other teams as far as Marysville, Chico, Oroville, Orland, and Lodi would later join the circuit. From 1951 to 1957, the Japanese American Citizen League, an all-Japanese team from Penryn Loomis, competed in the league as well. The team was led by catcher Bob Hayashida. Hayashida and Fred Basana formed the battery for the 1949 Placer Junior College Championship team. In 1926, the Lincoln Cubs won the PNL title and was led by a 17-year-old pitcher, Seto Basana, father of Baltimore Oriole pitcher Fred Basana, and grandfather of Bay Area Invader quarterback Fred Basana Jr. The Potters were a PNL powerhouse during the 1950s, winning titles in 1950s through 1957. They also won championships in 1926 and 1941. The Potters were sponsored by Gladding McBean. As I mentioned earlier, they still play today at McBean Park, so make sure to catch a game. They also host a barbecue in the Killen where they host VIP tents just beyond the first base next to the Potters bullpen. This is great for groups of 25 to about 300 people. We're actually going there with our son's baseball team, so stay tuned for that video. Lincoln is also home to Thunder Valley Casino, which is owned by the United Auburn Indian Community, a Native American tribe consisting of mostly Miwok and Maidu Indians indigenous to the Sacramento Valley region. The casino has over 3,000 slots and video machines, 125 games including blackjack and pai gow, and a live poker room with enough space for 160 players. In July 2010, they expanded, adding a 17th-story luxury hotel with 408 rooms, 46 suites, and inside the hotel is a large banquet room and an entertainment hall with the capacity of 1,000 guests, meeting rooms, bars, a gift shop. The pool has surrounding private cabanas and a poolside bar. There are a total of 14 restaurants and bar inside Thunder Valley. If you are a golfer, you have got to check out Catavadera. Catavadera encompasses a par 71 championship course designed by Richard Phelps, which renovated in 2003 by noted designer and PGA Tour player Brad Bell. Catavadera is the only 4.5-star private course in Northern California. There are several golf courses around town like Turkey Creek Golf Club, Sun City Lincoln Hills, and the next city over, there's Top Golf. Now, Top Golf isn't a golf course, but it's an entertainment venue with a high-tech driving range that many people go to for fun. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about Lincoln or the surrounding areas, make sure to comment below or send us a message and we'll be happy to help. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure to give a little love to that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next video.